So when choosing my pharmacy school, I guess you can really say that location, reputation, and what the school can offer you was really important. And then my morals, my values, and my ethics is what brought me the rest of the way. And so never let something be a roadblock in your life or something that scares you be something that deters you from a great opportunity. Really, the main con against it is that it's a predominantly white institution. And for anyone that knows me, knows my values, knows my morals, knows everything that I'm about, that was a real almost deal breaker for me. And y'all don't know how much strife this decision was for me. And so the school in North Florida had an student ambassador that gives you a call to admitted students. You know, they kind of asked me how I was doing, how's I feeling, and all that good stuff. And I was like, well, truth be told, I am in between two schools, and I'm still trying to decide which one I really want to go to. Mind you, in my mind and my heart, 80% of me wanted to go to the school in Central Florida. But there was still that nagging 20% that was being practical, I guess. So I get off the phone call. A few days later, I'm in the bookstore at my undergrad, and I get a phone call, and it's the dean of the school in North Florida. And I was like, hello? And basically he was like, so I heard you're in between two schools. What would I have to do to make you come to my school, North Florida, in North Florida? And I was just like I couldn't tell the man, don't be a predominantly white institution. Like, you can't say that to someone. So I'm like, I don't know, scholarships, I mean, it is far away from home. Like, I was just trying to give some type of answer, but long story short, that phone call kind of tipped the scale to me. He really made me feel like I would be a part of a great family if I went to the school in North Florida, and that no matter if there weren't people that looked like me there, I still had network and connections and people that I could rely on to make me feel a little better about being away from home and to make me feel at home, and people that cared. And I mean, I know they probably just want more diversity in their school, and so that could have also been a factor of why the push to get me there. And so at that moment, I told my mom, I told everybody. They were all so happy, like, yes, I'm glad you made the right decision. I was like, what do you mean the right decision? Like, they're like, well, we know how you are, and we knew that what your obvious choice was, but I know that you have the potential in getting into the best school in Florida. Why would you pass that up? And so, but one of the things that is super important to me is diversity. I made a stipulation to myself that if I go to the University of Florida, that I have to do as much as I can, be as many places as I can be, so that my sacrifice of 4 years at a predominantly white institution would not be in vain. That's why I shadow as many people as I do. I'm involved in research. I work. I'm in committees with faculty members. I'm a student ambassador, because you're going to see this face everywhere. I'm going to help to bring some diversity to the University of Florida. And that was something that I made a promise to myself that I had to do if I was going to go there. And so I have. And that's why I do as much as I do, because I'm keeping a promise to myself. I gave up the comfort of being somewhere where I already felt included, I already felt at home, for being at an institution where sometimes I feel like I have to be someone that I'm not. But I make the most of it by getting as much experience and opportunities as I can, learning from different people in different walks of life, trying to bestow upon them a better understanding as well. You know, I've really made the best of where I am and the connections and networking that I've done. And I'm really happy with my decision, and I can't imagine it going any other way, honestly. In the organization that I'm in, Kappa Epsilon, I found where I belong. I remember going into the Rush Week event for the pharmacy fraternity that I'm in, and I looked, and of course there's a lot of people that don't look like me, and that's fine. At this point I was used to it. But I turned to the back of the room, and there was a whole line of strong black women in the back row, cracking jokes, being together, clearly friends, and I was like, I found where I'm meant to be at. And so I found friends, I'm making memories, and I'm making the best of my time here at the University of Florida, and I love it. As you can see, I'm everywhere and I do everything, and that's because I'm keeping a promise that I made to myself way back when I graduated. Diversity is super important to me, and that's why I'm bringing it with me wherever I go. It's been challenging. There have been situations, there's been tension. There's been times where I thought I wouldn't be going through this if I went to the school in Central Florida like I wanted to. I wouldn't feel so different. I wouldn't feel like I had to change myself. And I think the good outweighs the bad in my decision, and I'm happy where I am. And so when choosing my pharmacy school, I guess you can really say that location, reputation, and what the school can offer you was really important. And then my morals, my values, and my ethics is what brought me the rest of the way. And so never let something be a roadblock in your life or something that scares you be something that deters you from a great opportunity. And like I said, I'm happy where I am. I'm happy I made the decision that I did. And I'm happy that not only is the school doing something for me, but I know that I'm doing a lot for this school and helping to bring diversity, helping to bring ideas, being involved in as many things as I'm involved in, and having them hear a different perspective all the time, having to bring new ideas to the table, and really giving a part of myself to the school so that I know that when I leave, I did my due diligence and I kept my promise to myself. And so, thank you for watching, and I hope that your choice of pharmacy school isn't as stressful as mine was, but you know, everyone has their journeys, but I think that bringing in your morals, your values, and what you hope to get out of the 4 years of your life that you're going to be somewhere, you make the most of it, and you make that decision very carefully. But otherwise, thank you, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions. I'd love to answer.